It's like Kurt Angle just came out and killed your parents.
Welcome to Smack Up. Oh my gosh, February 3rd, 2006. What'd you guys think about this damn show?
What a
This
day.
Vince McMahon is going to hell for the SmackDown.
Oh, it's fucking rough, dude.
Vince apparently isn't the only one in hell, according to
Well,
everything we learned this
Oh
episode.
man, that's
If what's been said is believed to be true.
Jesus Christ, what a fucking disaster. This SmackDown felt long, and it's bad because Raw is shit, but Raw was tolerable compared to this episode.
Yeah, Raw's always shit, and you know, SmackDown, we just do it better.
It's because it was on the Raw set. For whatever reason, they decided, hey, we're not going to even change this set. We're in Orlando. We're using the Raw set.
The vibes were bigly off because the giant fist wasn't there to remind me that this was the better show. And so
Yeah.
I just saw metal everywhere.
And they had the black ropes. It wasn't blue. And I'm
Someone
just like,
please
what's
go
happening?
Vince.
This one's for the Raw Down boys to think about for a second.
Yeah,
You
we're
guys
going to fist you.
No, but just remember back in the day, on the PS2 era, original Xbox era, we had SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Well, you know what Raw was on? It's on Xbox. Those games sucked dick. They were the worst. Worst fucking games ever. You guys suck and your games are bad, so fuck off. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Let them know,
Damn.
bitches.
So
Anyway.
Teddy Long comes out, and he says, guess what, playa? We're going to get Kurt Angle versus Undertaker and No Way Out. But I'm here to
And
introduce
then what?
Rey
And then what,
Mysterio.
Tyler?
What do you mean?
And then what?
What do you do?
And then what, though? That's
What?
when Rey Mysterio, right?
Yes,
and
that's
then
what-
what?
He comes out, he dedicates his performance to Eddie Guerrero because
Yeah.
they can't stop
Yep.
themselves. He thanks Eddie. He says he hopes he makes Eddie proud. Randy Orton comes out and says, you know what, Ray? You don't belong in this main event.
You're too little.
You're too little. Look
Too
at
small.
you baby.
Him, baby.
You
I can pick
baby.
you up and rock you to sleep, buddy.
Yeah, and then he just says like all this garbage, like, all this shit. Randy
A lot of
goes,
malarkey, buddy.
he looks up to the heavens for an answer. Randy says, "No, Eddie ain't up there, Ray.
Wrong
He can't
place,
help you.
buddy.
You gotta look down, cause he's in hell." And then Ray dick kicks him and beats the shit. Does he? I don't know if he knew about what he was gonna say, but that looked
Just starts
that looked
wailing on him.
too real, and Ray looked very upset. And I'm sure everyone that's related to Eddie Guerrero was very upset with that promo because that was fucking disgusting.
I did not realize it was this episode of SmackDown that we were watching.
So soon into the year.
You
Yeah.
see the clips of this. Like, I'm sure people, like, if you're into wrestling, you've probably seen the clip of Randy saying this. I did not know it was this, and when he said it, I was like, oh,
Yep.
we're in for a stinker.
Oh man, fucking Orton deserved better because I feel like Randy didn't want to say that, but
Nah,
he
Randy
probably
gave his,
didn't.
he put
No,
the chutzpah into it.
I'll tell you something. Randy doesn't give a shit. He probably didn't want to say it, but I can tell he didn't mind saying it.
Okay.
He probably didn't want to say it, but, I mean, you know,
At the
It's,
same time, like he
business
didn't.
brother.
He does not give a shit. Like Randy, I believe he's a decent guy, right? I believe he's pretty all right, probably. But at least now he is. But at this stage in his career, that man doesn't give a shit.
Giving him the
He's here to
business.
get his bag,
Yeah.
just like always. But like at the expense of anybody, he doesn't care.
Apparently, I just looked it up because at Smack Up, we do our research here. We care about you guys, making sure we get the best information possible.
Absolutely.
Randy Orton apparently talked about this in an interview, and he said he was 100% not comfortable saying it.
There you go.
I'll
but-
tell you this: Randy Orton used to be a sloppy steaks enjoyer.
Oh,
I know
Please,
that
guys, no
in
more,
my-
no more Ray going to hell. No more Eddie going to hell.
Please, guys, no more Eddie in hell.
He's in hell. And then Vince comes out and chases
They
him.
can't stop you from ordering up Eddie Guerrero and then hell separately.
No. Stop. Let's skip past this. This fucking segment sucked. God damn
Yeah,
it.
I think
Fuck
we
you. Naram,
covered just about everything.
Naram, talk about this WWE Tag Team title match.
All
yeah.
right, so we got a title match for the tag team belts. We got the Mexicools, Ty's favorite team
Yep.
because they come out on Juan Deers versus Eminem. So Eminem come out. They're looking real fucked looking. They come out in these big blue robes, which I love it. I love it.
They got
In the
stank.
slow motion,
They got charisma.
all their favorite.
It's very big charisma. Big
Mhm.
charisma. Melina's ankle still hurts. She's like kind of like using them for support because
Mhm.
Kurt put her in the ankle lock a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
fucked
but
her up big time.
does she do the split?
She does the split.
She does do the split. It's confirmed. The crowd goes buck wild.
Well, yeah, and before she does the split, because Melina enjoyer here, she tried to jump up and her like butt cheeks fell out of her like whatever she was wearing.
And Taz went crazy.
Taz
Oh
was
my God, Cole! Oh my
Taz
God.
is loose. This is the thirstiest man alive, and it gets more and he gets more thirsty as this match goes on. But before the Mexicals come out, No Way Out is sponsored by Subway.
Oh, thank God.
February 19th at the Marinara Arena in Baltimore.
Mhm.
And I thought Taz said at the Marinara Arena. And I was like, holy shit.
And he says, "Fuck the Fed."
Yeah, fuck the Fed. They're smoking penises there. Mexicals come out. They're in the Wandiers. I think Taz makes a comment about this.
Yep.
He says he saw the Mexicals rolling around Epcot in the Wandiers.
Oh,
And Michael Cole's just like, okay.
you know, I would have wanted to hang out with the Mexicals if they pulled up on the Juan Deers. I would have hung out with them. I would have gotten them like in a big old American pickle burger. You know, just the normal stuff you do with your homies.
Yeah, bro. Get the large pickle out and just start munching, bro.
That's right. You get the Spider-Man Whopper, only available. at
Spider-Man
McDonald's,
Whopper with
you know?
extra pickle on
Uh-huh. Yeah, you get that. That's really good shit.
So Taz and Cole kill me on commentary because Cole's just like the Mexicals. They got to keep an eye on Melina. You don't know what she's gonna do. And then Taz is like, "Yeah, that's easy for me to do." Brother.
So the astounding thing is that at this point, like SmackDown and Raw both just have the same commentary dynamic of horny guy and consummate professional.
No.
Yeah.
Wrong. Raw has
Oh.
horny guy and two fucking morons. No, you got
Who's-
horny
so
guy. You got Jonathan Coachman spitting facts about nothing, and then you got Joey Styles going, "Oh my God! Oh, wow! Oh." And then that's it. He
Alright,
doesn't
yeah.
say anything.
I gave Raw a little too much credit there, my bad.
Well, that's what happens when you are fucking dog shit.
Jonathan Coachman yelled, "We got the boss baby" on the last episode. So he started off a fucking franchise of movies. Crazy enough.
Well,
That
he's
was
also
Baldwin
just
is
talking.
shaking.
Whose motto is that? The boss? Oh no, he was just talking about like an early Sasha Banks when she was still like 5 years old or something.
Yeah.
She was the boss baby back then.
Yeah, she was there in an Eddie shirt because she loves Eddie so much.
Yeah,
Big
that's
Eddie
when,
fan.
that's when she was having a dream that she made it. And then she went to New Japan.
Yep.
Yeah, crazy.
You mean, no, that's a different person
Listen.
in New Japan. I don't know what you're talking about, Tyler. That's Mercedes Moné, okay?
Oh,
Different
I'm sorry,
person.
I apologize.
Fucked up of you.
But listen,
So
this match was awesome. I don't care.
this match was
It's
genuinely
awesome.
very
It's very
good.
good.
I mean, it starts fucking crazy with Psychosis like doing a monkey flip, and then it goes into like a moonsault and a leg drop.
Some very good
Get out
false
the
finishes.
ring. We get an awesome segment where Melina fucking who was it that they got? They got Psychosis like at the post,
Super crazy.
and then was it super crazy?
Yeah.
But well, either way, all I know is it should have been me in there. Melina does a leg scissor to super crazy when the ref's not looking, and Taz is losing his goddamn mind over this thing. He's like, "It should have been me. Should have been me, Cole."
I don't think
But,
he minds.
In between this, I wanna let it be known to you guys. I use Peacock. I do watch this officially,
Mm-hmm.
but I have the cheap version. So I got a beef jerky ad. And there's a guy pissing in a urinal, and he's eating beef jerky. And
Oh,
he's, like,
yeah.
in the
I
bathroom.
get that all the time.
A Sasquatch forms on his back, and he pisses like a fire hydrant like across the hall. It's fucking nuts.
And then it cuts back, and you see fucking Joey Mercury doing like a split leg moonsault, and you're like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Yeah, and I'm like, what is going on? All right.
And then you realize that's not Mercury, that's Johnny Nitro. What the fuck is wrong with me? Am I okay?
But I genuinely thought that the Mexicals were gonna win this. Super Crazy tries to go to the top, and he gets smacked really loudly with Melina's boot. Apparently her
Oh
ankle does
my
not hurt.
God. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing sounded like kind of loud.
Aram, say the line.
I wish it was me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go.
I wish it was me, brother. If
Fuck
only.
the Fed.
Yeah, they're smoking dog shit.
That one too.
That was a fantastic match. Eminem got the
sick.
dub. It was like 10 minutes, perfect length.
It's the greatest way to move us away from the stupid ass Batista storyline.
They gave us so many title matches this week. It's crazy. We had 2 tag team title matches in 1 week. Great, fantastic. They actually care about the tag teams. Somewhat.
At least someone does.
This is when WWE didn't hate tag team wrestling.
Oh, they did for the first half of 2006, and by half I mean just January.
Yeah.
I'd give this match like 3.5 stars. I loved it. It was really good.
Yeah, I think 3.5s.
That's
I
very
think
fair.
that's what I'd give it.
Yeah.
It's a very good match. Nothing too crazy. It's a match we haven't really seen.
I think this
yet.
match was super crazy. And with that, we're going to go right into the Booker T.
Would you say it was
Ted-
psychotic?
I'd say
Whoa.
I'd say so. I'd say it was pretty psychotic. How about Teddy Long, Charmel, and Booker, Pete?
Dude, Booker T, he's hanging out backstage and he's like, oh yeah, the doctor was talking to me about my upper rib cage. She's saying I'm too hurt to fight. My ribs, as he does. And he's trying to, and then Teddy Long approaches and is like, look here, playa. You gotta fight this match, and if you're not gonna fight this match, it's prison rules.
Yeah.
And it's like just like Randy Orton, whoever you get fighting for you, if they lose the title, so do you. You gotta face off against Chris Benoit, playa. And then he's just like, oh, what?
That was an incredible segment. Just watching Booker T just lose his mind over this.
He's really doing some like Tommy Wiseau level acting here.
That's so good. And then you got the Raw rebound, and it's so
We don't
strange.
care about that.
No, I gotta talk about it because I just talked about it. I mean, we didn't record the same day, but I just talked about how the main event ended on on the Raw from Monday, and they retconned the Royal Rumble match. They added in an extra flavor that Lita cost Edge the title, but she didn't, and now they're acting like she hit him on purpose and DQ'd him. It's so fucking bizarre. For the listeners that watch both shows, I don't get it. I don't know why they're retconning shit, but let's move on.
There's nobody that's watching both shows right now. JBL comes out and he says, "Look, I'm tired of putting over these dweebs. You give me bullshit, and I make them look like pure money." And he's really breaking like the third wall here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kayfabe, brother. Come on.
Yeah. He's just like, you're giving me garbage. I'm tired of fighting these fairy tale monsters and making them look good. And it's like, dude, you just fought the boogeyman. Like, why are you doing this?
Say the racially insensitive thing you said.
Which one? He said like 20. There's too many to count, Tyler.
The Godzilla one.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
Let's just say he said
Dude,
it with R's instead of L's. Because
if you guys want to go back and watch that, maybe at this point when this episode comes out, we'll have a TikTok up and running, and you can go watch me splice that in at this exact moment.
Yep.
If not,
I hope
Tyler, give him the TikTok handle.
I think it'll just be you don't have to do this.
All right, there you go. You don't have to do this. Follow. You don't have to do this on TikTok if it's available.
Or
It's
else.
in there eventually.
Or else, exactly, yeah. But yeah, he says some pretty racially insensitive things. Says, I'm tired of putting people over that don't deserve it. Give me some actual challenges.
It was crazy. He said, I'm not taking this shit no more, and I'm going to fucking TNA.
Oh, dude.
I said, oh my god.
No. He really
He
said
drew
fuck
out
the Fed.
TNA with his fingers.
Yeah, but then you got interrupted by Robert Lashley.
None other than Bob Lashley.
Yeah, Bob Lashley.
Bob.
Looking real fucking the same, like he does now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Naram, get into
the
this
same.
match, because he fought Chad Dick.
So he comes out, and I'm like, wait, is he going to fight JBL? And no, it
JBL
was in
clears
fact
out.
the Dicks. And I lost my mind.
Taz was so confused because he was like, I thought it was a one-on-one.
You know, I was about just as confused as Taz was. So the Dicks come out, and he's fighting Chad Dick, apparently. And that was really it. He fucks up Chad Dick. Chad's little cheap shots don't work. And then, what's his name? James Dick.
Yep.
I'm sad one of these guys wasn't called Richard Dick.
Should have been.
Dick, dude.
But he comes in, and then Bob, he hits him with the Dominator, and that was about the match. And then fucking JBL absolutely just beams the hell out of him with the clothesline from hell.
Very racistly, might I add.
Very racistly.
That doesn't get any rating from me. That match was whatever. But Bobby Lashley looked awesome because he's just a dominating person.
You need to stop, all right?
I
No more
wasn't
talking about Bobby Lashley.
I love Bobby.
You know why? Because
Why?
You're biased, buddy. You're part of the Hurt Business.
Yeah, I am funded by MVP. I'm sorry, guys.
No more plugging. I don't want to hear
fair
anything
enough.
about Omos, okay?
All I ever talk about on Raw is how good Shelton Benjamin is.
Let him know.
God damn it.
For real, though.
Fuck.
Isn't he on the roster still? Like, what are they doing with him?
They're still teaming up with Cedric today.
He should team up with the Omos.
Nah, we're only Homo sapiens in 2023. In 2006, we're worried about the Undertaker coming out to the ring.
Oh God,
Oh boy.
God.
Actually, you know
So
what? Before
done with
before this, let's get a little racy. So they
We
cut
already
to.
got racist.
So
Tyler.
apparently they're restarting the little person division by calling
God.
it the juniors division.
This was crazy.
That is just foul.
It's-
Vince is going to hell for
like-
that one.
Yeah, that was the most baffling thing I think I've seen from this any wrestling show in like a long time.
Yeah, because they just show them like come out and like have to like help each other out to go use the drinking fountain. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah, and
What
then,
is this?
And then Taz says, do they need a step ladder to use the fountain?"
Taz, please.
And I just turned off the show and had to come back another day.
You paused and gripped your forehead and then came back.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, let me give it another chance. And I heard dong, dong, and I was like, I gotta turn this off. I can't.
You're like, oh yeah, the greatest wrestler of all time just came out,
I
baby.
hate
Let's go.
Undertaker.
No. He's the dead man walking, Tyler. You can't hate him. He's the best.
No. He's a bum.
Nah, dude. Have you seen his cool shirts that he wears on all of his WWE documentaries now? He wears very cool shirts with the American flag and some logos on them. You know?
The Undertaker. So the Undertaker wears more fucking 9-line branded clothing than I have seen most like military veterans wear. And this guy has never been in the military.
The thing is too, like, being where we're from, you see a lot of that already.
Dude.
Like even unrelated to like military association. You just see so much of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the military and I don't even wear that cringy ass garbage. If you wear, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you are in any armed service and you wear that garbage, you are going to hell.
No, that's our. But yeah, that was crazy that we just had that blank moment.
Or maybe you don't take that out. I don't know.
Man,
Or maybe not, brother.
Undertaker's here. Can you believe it? To remind Kurt Angle that No Way Out is getting closer. Kurt Angle comes out and goes, "Yeah, guess what? You don't have a soul. You're bad. I'm gonna break your ankle." And Undertaker just.
This was horrible.
So
It's
fucking
hilarious
bad.
that like remove yourself from what you know about wrestling. Go into full kayfabe. Olympic gold medalist is threatening a dead person.
He's threatening the dead man, saying, "I'm gonna kill you," and he's like, "I'm dead."
He's
And like,
threatening the undead wizard, saying, "I will break your ankle."
Man.
Pretty based.
Taker has a line here where, and this is how he says it, like with the same cadence. I have no doubt your intentions are
Well, that's-
truthful,
That's some shit that like
but at no mercy. You
No
will
mercy.
no way out. You will rest in peace. And I said, "Oh my God, just kill me now, please."
that's some shit that like my DM says in like our D&D campaign, you know?
Promo was shit. And then, before I let Naram dive into Suki versus Octagoncito, we're going to have the juniors match icon come down, and it was just like the division fell, and then the juniors had like rattles and baby stuff on it. Like these are
Jesus
toddlers.
Christ.
This
My jaw dropped. Like I couldn't believe that they couldn't just be like, "Hey, there's these two wrestlers that are, little people." You don't even have to
Vince.
say that, or you could say the old term, which they were pretty much okay with in wrestling terms. I don't know why, but that's what they used to say. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's just what it's called." And now they're making it. No, we got to make it 100 times worse. They're junior.
You are going to hell for this.
They're not juniors. Oh God.
Among other things.
Fuck that. So bad.
Oh my. Well, thankfully the match wasn't that terrible.
Oh no, I thought the match was pretty good. They were going.
Yeah, they actually put on a good match. It's
just
crazy.
A shame that they had to be like
how
degraded
often,
to the level that they were.
How
in
often
the process.
are they going to be doing these junior division matches to where they needed to have a graphic?
Again, I remember watching so much wrestling as a kid. I don't remember anything like this.
Right.
When you watch stuff like this, you really remember, like, Vince is just trailer trash.
He's the worst person you've ever met.
You
haven't even met him.
He's just horrible. He's just white trailer trash. And it, like, you look at this, and it's like, these are two, like, legitimately good wrestlers. Yeah, they're juniors. But, like, these are two fucking legitimately good wrestlers. And they didn't deserve this bullshit.
They're better than most of the people on the show.
Yeah, these guys are better wrestling gods than fucking JBL.
Dude, fucking Octagon Acito had so much fucking personality. He's at there fucking, like, posing and shit. He's doing all these, like, looks at the camera and fucking cheesing it up. Like, he just fucked up Suki. It was awesome, dude.
And fucking commentary did not make this, like, they're putting on, like, a banger match. And then Taz and Cole are just, like, talking, like, how do we say Octagon Tezuka? Like, bro, talk about the fucking match.
Oh.
They aren't even doing them the like basic pleasantry of like giving them actual commentary.
No, they're just fucking doing bits.
I think we talked longer than what they gave it. The match lasted 2 minutes and 56 seconds. Suki got a win off of a crucifix.
Yeah, it was fucking legitimately good. I give it I think probably a 3.5.
I'd give it a 3. I wouldn't go 3.5 just because it was so short.
Get it?
Tyler, I will kill you.
Oh my God! I meant. Oh.
That's it. That's all good, Ty. We see what? We see how you do it around here.
That was fucked up, dude. I'm gonna put you in prison.
Oh,
Smackdown Ty is so back.
I got put in the Sugma jail.
The smack up is so up right now.
Oh, man.
You don't get this kind of commentary on Raw Down. See, you get this kind of Ty on Smack Up.
I can't wait till the TikTok has me saying that, and then just a bunch of Vine booms.
Boom.
And alarm bells going off.
Ty, why did you get rid of our soundboard?
Because I'm editing the whole episodes, and I can't piece out what anyone's saying.
No, that's on to you.
So you gotta put a Vine boom there. The match was so short. Boom.
So yeah, I
didn't mean that.
Probably a 3-star.
I'm glad we all agree. And now we got Chris Benoit fucking stretching out his cock in the backstage, and Mr. Kennedy comes in and goes, "Hey brother, you want me to help you out?" And Benoit goes, "What did you say?" And Mr. Kennedy's like, "I'm just joking, dude.
I can't even lace up my boots, pal."
Yeah. And then Benoit says, "I'm gonna break your arm if you ever even talk to me again."
Do you guys think?
Okay.
Do you guys think Mr. Kennedy knew?
A year in advance.
Do you mean he was like William Regal knew?
And
what did William Regal say exactly? He said, "I just at this moment, all I can say is that Chris Benoit is
Ty, take
the
this
best
out.
wrestler of our time." No, don't take this out. Leave it in.
U.S. title
the
match.
people need to know.
U.S. title match. Chris Benoit versus mystery opponent Booker T.
Well, wait.
What? What was in between? Oh,
first,
what?
You missed we're sponsored.
Who are we sponsored by? Is it Subway
Yeah,
again?
so get in the zone with the WWE Smack of the Night, brought to you by AutoZone. Ty, what was the Smack of the Night?
I don't know. I don't have these in my notes.
Smack of the Night was the Cruiserweight Championship match from the Rumble.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And Smackdown is brought to you by Final Destination 3,
oh yeah,
Chili's, and AutoZone.
I had that movie on DVD.
Final Destination 3D.
I had that on DVD, and they had a bunch. Like, it came with the 3D glasses, and you could pick your own adventure.
Yeah, that was always pretty tight. I never did that, but I was always curious.
It didn't really change the outcome of the movie, I don't think. They all die in the end anyway.
It's just how they die.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched that movie legitly. I've just always watched it like doing the choose your own adventure. I don't know what the normal plot of that.
I've only watched the original version.
We'll put both on the wheel someday.
Oof. We'll put the whole
So true.
franchise. I love that franchise.
Oh Lord.
It is pretty good. I
It
mean,
goes
it's a
1,
fun watch.
2, 3, and 5.
Yeah,
I like it.
The
The
WWE US title match: Chris Benoit versus Blank. Booker T and he's just got his fucking crutches still, even though he was just in the Royal Rumble. He's like, my ankle.
No, his rib got re-injured. That's what the doctor said, bro.
Okay, yeah. Sharmella's here too. They hobble out to the ring, and he's like, "I got him. It's Finley." And Finley comes
he
out.
said
Irishman.
I got a guy that loves to fight.
Yeah, when you said that, I knew this was going to be a banger match.
Yeah. Finley and a fucking Chris Benoit, crazy.
Booker T says on commentary, "I remember me and Chris fighting to get a chance to fight Finley for the US belt in WCW," and I was like, "Holy shit!"
That's crazy that he was allowed to mention that.
Yeah.
I mean, they own the company. So,
yeah.
I know, but still, that you know.
Oh, the match was
WWE
fine.
owns a lot of things, and they just refuse to talk about them.
I wasn't as too high up on the match as it was because it was just a lot of nothing to me. Finley, I don't know.
It's unfortunate
gassed
that this
so
match
quick.
this match didn't happen under a setting with better stakes. you know?
I don't really have any highlights other than
This-
a camel clutch leads the crowd to go Benoit. They're chanting Benoit.
This match confused me because Teddy Long just said if you lose, and I mean he lost by DQ, so it shouldn't. I thought that would mean Chris would get the belt. He lost.
No,
Booker
nobody ever
lost.
changes no belt changes hand on DQ unless it's stated beforehand.
Well then, I mean, what's the consequence then?
I know. That's wrestling
That's
for
really
you.
dumb.
Well, Finley just loves to fight, dude. You can't keep a
Finley
caged animal in like that.
Finley cannot catch a dub to save his life. He just keeps getting DQ'd.
It's
And
because
it's not
he
even
hates
fault.
rules and he loves fighting.
It wasn't his fault this time because Benoit he got him in the crossface and Sharmell hits him with the crutch. Again, a DQ.
Yeah.
And then they beat the fuck out of Benoit.
Yo,
and
yeah,
that
they
was the
beat
reason
the
why.
dog shit out of him.
I think that might have been the reason why he hates Irish people now.
There was, and you mentioned it earlier in the chat, where Taz asked Booker if he's ever been to Ireland.
And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh, okay, sorry, didn't okay."
What?
That's it. They didn't say.
What was Booker cooking?
I don't know what Taz was cooking. Oh shit. Yeah, the match was all right. I'd give it 2 stars. They still
Same.
did stuff, but just was not memorable.
I was thinking just about the same thing. 2 stars.
Yeah, too. Yeah.
I hate DQ finishes, but I
Good
mean, it's
match
TV,
in
so-
theory. Stupid execution.
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
always.
maybe because Finley got gassed. Maybe if we got this match 4 years, in 2002, it would probably have been pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that we could go back and find an NJPW match with these 2 guys that was a banger.
Mhm.
You know what? Maybe when we start the Patreon, we might just do that.
Absolutely. So we cut backstage. We got Crystal with Davari and Mark Henry. And
God bless.
Davari just starts yelling, and he says Mark was screwed. Mark Henry's better than everybody. And then
Have you seen him? He's so big.
He's
How
so
can he
big.
lose?
And then Davari says that Henry will finish off Angle tonight in the ring in front of all the people in the crowd. And I said, "Wow, that's incredible."
Tell Crystal to leave.
I said that. No, I said that's incredible. Can you believe Mark Henry's gonna do what he thought he was gonna do to Batista to Angle tonight?
He's
in-
gonna
in that
finish
ring.
him, bro.
He's gonna
He's
finish
gonna help
him
him
off.
finish.
Yeah, incredible stuff right
Yeah,
there.
what if it was you, Kurt Angle?
Then Booker is backstage. It just,
Okay,
just keeps yelling, making fun of his wife.
Nothing really happens here. It's just fucking
Boogeyman shows
Booker
up
and
threateningly.
Sharmell are talking about how they just beat the brakes off of Chris Benoit, and the Boogeyman is just standing behind them, and then he just says, "I'm the Boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you," and Sharmell just runs away, and Booker limps out, and then he just eats worms.
It's pretty good.
But hold on, fucking Booker says, "Are you okay? Did you eat something bad?" and he just keeps like thinking that Charmel shit herself or something. He's like, he doesn't turn around. He can't hear the in the background of his boogeyman's consuming worms, and he just keeps thinking that Charmel is shitting. He's like,
his hearing's also
what
shot,
did you
brother.
eat? What did you eat? Yeah, Boogeyman eats the worms, and then Taz goes on a promo about he's crunching and munching them. Do you think he has like rotten esophagus? He's eating maggots, Cole. And Cole's like, stop, please. He goes, chewing on them.
Michael Cole in his mind, you guys might not have heard this, but I think hard, so I heard it. And Michael Cole was just like, man, I wish I was back talking about like the Iraq War or something.
He wishes he was on Raw with Jerry Lawler.
I wish I was deployed on War Correspondence right now. God damn.
Yeah, he wishes he was anywhere else but here right now.
Here's fortunate.
Not sitting next to this smelly New Yorker.
We just have backstage promo heaven right now because we got Josh Matthews interviewing Gregory Helms.
Gregory Helms is just like, I'm the best cruiserweight of all time. I'm the best. He's looking especially Italian, right?
Yeah.
And then, not to be outdone, the Italian himself, Nunzio, shows up and says, no, I'm more Italian, and I'm the best Italian cruiserweight of all time. And I'm going to out-Italian you next week for the cruiserweight title in Italy.
Yeah, these two fucking paisanos are about to go at it.
That's basically it. They just keep getting in each other's face, nose to nose. And I'll say Nunzio is pretty fucking short, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Nunzio gets up in his face, and then Gregory says, forget about it. And he goes, okay, it's forget about it.
They're really having an Italian off right there.
Holly Walnuts would, he's just fucking smiling down from heaven knowing that we're talking about this promo right now.
That's right. And
or
then,
from Purgatory, you have to do 6,000 years.
And then we got another backstage promo there. Talk about William Regal and Paul Burchill saying they don't want to be a tag team anymore in front of Palmer Cannon and Teddy Long.
Okay, yeah, Palmer Cannon is talking to William Regal and Paul Burchill, and they don't want to be a tag team anymore. And maybe it's because we didn't watch 2005 SmackDown, but I've never seen these two jabronis tag team.
Didn't we have like one
probably
tag match
Velocity.
with them?
I think that was the pay-per-view that we didn't talk about.
Oh, okay.
So Regal is like, I'm British. And that's his whole thing, is I'm British.
They keep
I'm just a British boy who wants to be on his own.
They keep slobbering William Regal, telling him how good he is. And then Paul
Burchill's like Burchill's is like, I'm a pirate.
He's like, I really want to do this whole pirate bit. Yeah, at heart, real pirate.
This is just like this wasn't even like a bit. I think this was just like they genuinely just didn't want to be a tag team anymore, and Burchill was just like, can I just go be a pirate? Like, can that be my gimmick? And I think they just like shot that and were like, all right.
Palmer was so excited to hear that.
They said, get rolling. Get this on footage. This is gold.
Paul Burchill says, I'm a descendant of Blackbeard.
Right. And then Burchill leaves. And then Regal kind of leans in over to Palmer, and he's just like, imagine if he came from a long line of proctologists. For those who do not know, a proctologist treats disorders in the butt.
Do you think the crowd got it in Orlando that night?
It's a pretty good one by William Regal, because pirates, they're also going after booty.
Oh,
he's
that's a multi-layered joke. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if William Regal was thinking about that though.
No, I think he was.
But in this same room, there's a ginormous photo of Vince McMahon, and like right next to it is a equally ginormous picture of Martin Luther King Jr.
This is really interesting fucking Vince McMahon lore, but he loves Martin Luther King. Like, unironically, like, straight up. Like, I'm not even fucking around right now. You can look this up. Vince loves MLK, like, to bits. It makes no sense.
You think that's how him and Cody get along? Because Cody was there marching along with MLK?
Oh, for sure. Totally. Also, what was the other thing you said? Yeah, he had that giant painting up, like he was, or picture, like he's fucking...
He's watching.
No, not even just that. Like, he's fucking, like, Tito in Yugoslavia, Like, for those who don't know, like, families were, like, mandated to have, like, a giant picture of Tito in their living room.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know about
Incredible. We're getting some real Slav lore right here.
Dictatorships, am I right?
So was this like mandated? Every commie block had to have like a picture.
Pretty much, yeah. Like
Damn.
it was expected that you were gonna have like a photo of Tito somewhere, and some people they went crazy. They got like giant photos to make it like, look, I love government, guys. Please don't target me.
Please don't get me.
Please, I swear I'm cool.
Before we get into the main event, I got some news for you guys. WB
Oh.
and UPN reached a deal, and now it's
Oh.
becoming the CW.
Oh
Let's go.
my god.
So we're gonna
Let's
be on
go.
CW coming up now.
I have a
And-
feeling that someday the CW will air really bad superhero shows. Just a hunch.
Yeah, SmackDown.
Hey, listen. You're feeling it's actually wrong because they already are. It's called Smallville.
Damn. I thought Smallville was on Fox.
I just wanted
No.
to come and
It
say
was on WB whatever, which would later become CW.
now it's
uh,
time for the main event.
You got Jensen Ackles in the
Uh-huh.
car, the Chevy Impala, and he's
I don't know
going
nothing
to
about this.
he's going to solve some type of ghost murder.
I can't help you on this one.
Yeah, and that was the season finale of Supernatural. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Sweet. You guys have been Okay. Main event.
we get a tag match of Mark Henry and Randy Orton versus Kurt Angle and Rey Mysterio here. And it's the classic, now we've got enemies who are pals, right? Rey Mysterio probably going to end up challenging for that World Heavyweight title, right?
Possibly.
And
We'll find out.
we'll find out, probably. Basically, you just got the stakes are up right now. Randy Orton, real piece of shit, loves sloppy steaks, and Rey Mysterio wants vengeance.
That's
Yeah,
For the
incredible.
steak.
Yeah, the match itself pretty hot. I'd say it was pretty fun. Kurt Angle walking out to the ring got me hyped up because he always looks like he's gonna just like kill himself and everyone else in the general vicinity of him.
Kurt Angle taking off the straps had me hyped up.
Oh, absolutely. Just in general, the match was good. I don't know. I really don't have much else to say about the play-by-play for this match. It was solid.
2 main events in a row. Like I did the main event for Raw. It's just nothing.
Yeah.
Well, alright, there was some interesting stuff here. I guess I can talk about it a little
Yeah.
bit.
Go for it. Yeah.
Kurt does another fucking like angle slam to Henry.
Yeah.
It's crazy every time you see it because
It looks
Kurt
tight.
Angle compared to Mark Henry is like,
Little guy.
yeah, that would be like me standing next to Kurt Angle. It's not like, it looks insane. Taz makes a comment. Of course, it's Taz. He says
Yes.
Randy Orton and Mark Henry are like a Porsche and a tank.
That's right.
And Michael Cole is like, "What are you talking about?" And he says, like Bret Hart and Jimmy Neidhart. They were described in that kind of way.
And
Like-
Cole goes, I get it now.
I don't think Cole got it.
I don't think Cole got. I still don't get it personally.
Well, you gotta get the big and you gotta get the well-oiled machine.
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
I justify Taz's actions sometimes. I'm sorry.
we got number one Taz apologist Tyler on the podcast.
I have to draft up his apologies all the time. It's a part of my brand.
There's like a moment here where Angle also just like perks up. He's like Orton's close in to like winning via submission, and they do the thing where they drop the arm. Oh my god,
Dude,
2
he's
times.
out. He's asleep.
He's out. 3rd time.
No.
He's up. So, Kurt perks up, and he just goes and starts beating the fucking dog shit out of Orton. It was a very cool moment. I liked it a lot. He gets a German suplex in on Randy, and then he tags into Ray.
And then
And
that
then,
leads us into like the goofy ass ending, basically.
Yeah, so the ending, Ray gets Orton in for a 619, but he gets hit by Henry on the ropes. And then Kurt just fucking, he
Get back here, you
charges.
son of a bitch.
He, bull rushes the fuck out of Henry, off the ring. And then he slams him into the steps. And then Daivari, gives him a little shove, and he starts chasing after Daivari.
Yeah.
And then Henry's like, I will follow.
And they just run out of the arena, basically.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
leaving Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton to their devices at this point. And then we get a sequence where Ray is basically trying to set Randy up for the 619, and how is it? Yeah, he's up on his shoulders, and then he rolls him up, and he tries rolling him up into a pin, and Randy just kind of drops on him, and Randy wins like that.
Yeah, I like blinked,
Yeah,
and Randy won.
Yeah, it
like,
went
oh,
like
okay.
went like 12 minutes. Felt
And the
long.
crowd is going nuts. And yeah, and I'll say this, right? The goal, the assignment was accomplished. The crowd fucking hates Randy Orton.
Yeah, they did it, and then they gave him another reason to hate Randy Orton because
Yeah, he triples down on his statement.
yeah, he says, Ray, your chance of winning the World Heavyweight Championship are about as good as Eddie coming back to life. And it's like, ah, brother, please.
Whoever told him to keep rolling with this, oof,
Vince McMahon, you are going to hell for this.
Yeah, that
you
main
will
event
not
put me
live
to
to
bed.
see tomorrow.
That match
It
was
wasn't-
like a 1.5. It was so boring. There's no
Yeah.
heat.
They
even
found a
though-
way to make Kurt Angle boring.
Yeah, it
Go
was
figure.
tough.
Kurt
There's,
Angle,
like-
Rey Mysterio, Mark Henry, and Randy
It's-
Orton. They found a way to make that
It's
match
crazy
boring.
because like you look at it and you go, man, Ray and Mark Henry had a really good match earlier in the year.
Yeah, they're not doing that here, brother.
They're not doing it here. There's nothing. I don't know. Where's the fire, Ray?
These are like four like good guys, like, and I mean you can say like whatever about Henry, but like
Or a Hall of
he's
Fame
certainly a
talent.
spectacle.
No,
Yeah.
He's, like,
legitimately
fun to
say
watch.
He's good. He's solid at this point. You know?
It's-
He's not
And-
like a raw wrestler. Ain't.
It's an issue with both shows right now where I like get scared to watch the main event because the main event is always the most boring technical match. Like it's just like
Because
camera spots
like
and
they don't want to
long.
give you anything. Like this is the era of the pay-per-view. They want you to buy the pay-per-view so bad. So like
Which
here's
both title
here's
matches
all of our
sucked.
no, like here's all of our talent. Here's all of the talent you could watch in the pay-per-view in their prime form, but it's a tag match, so you don't get to watch them in their prime form.
and it's shit like this where it's like I hate when I see wrestling fans be like, I can't believe they're giving this stuff away on TV. It's like these are a TV show company. Like of course Tony Khan is gonna give you a good match, like a good main on Dynamite. They're a TV show.
They get
Yeah.
like 3 pay-per-views a year, dude. I don't need the WWE model for them to be doing like look
Even
Whatever.
WWE, they still have like what, like a 30 pay-per-views a year. They still give like
Good matches.
good
TV,
matches
yeah.
as the
Of
main.
course.
Like
you want us to
They're a
want them
TV
to
company.
subscribe, dude. Yeah.
right, like you should give good TV matches so people come back and watch your TV show.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Exactly.
I guess it's like you guys said, this was just the pay-per-view era, and they want everyone to get the pay-per-view because it was like $50, right?
It's
Yeah.
30, 40, probably 50 today's standards.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like 70 nowadays.
You know what?
Which
At least for like UFC pay-per-views.
I think it was like 25 or 30, and then they came out with HD in 2008, and they were like 40 to 50.
adds up because wasn't there also like 20 more pay-per-views
I
in
think
this time than there is nowadays?
2006 has the most pay-per-views, which is funny why I brought it up. Oh, also, in case you guys didn't know, after No Way Out, we have like a Saturday night show, Saturday night's main event. And so we'll be doing like a cross-brand show,
Okay.
like the Rumble.
Yeah, you guys can hear me and Joe shit it up, and
Oh, God. Not again.
it'll be incredible.
Say the line, Tyler.
You just been smacked up.